I've been doing loads of gravel riding lately, and you know what? I'm loving it. So when Campagnolo called me up and said they have a new gravel wheel set launching, do I want to make a video with them all about the wheels? I said, hell yeah, send them my way. So we've got something a little bit different in store today. We're going to ride from GCN Top Secret Mega Base, aka my house, to the station and get the train to a little village called Cushy in the southwest of England. And then we're going to ride home, and along the way we're going to find out everything that you need to know about the wheels. Campagnolo say these wheels are the perfect match for their Ekar 13-speed group set, which is what I'm running today, and the wheels are named after the easterly wind of the Mediterranean. Which all sounds very romantic. If you're wondering whether you really need a gravel-specific wheel set, when it was only 5 or so years ago that people were just fitting knobbly tyres to their normal road bike wheels, well, I'll leave the answer to that very much down to you. But in terms of where these wheels sit within the Campagnolo wheel spectrum, the Levante sit firmly at the gravelly end, which can come as no surprise really, seeing as they are the company's first ever gravel-specific wheel set. Then you have the Shimao presented as the all-road offering, followed by the road wheel sets, the Scirocco, the Zonda and the Bora. Talking of the Bora, and more specifically the Bora Ultra WTO, which is Campagnolo's top spec road wheel, the Levante shares much of the same proven technology from that wheel set. And the first one of those is the CLux Finish, which is short for Campagnolo's luxury finish. And it's the first of many acronyms that I'll use when discussing some of the finer details on this wheel set. And not only does it look fantastic, particularly when the sunlight catches the rim at just the right angle, it also serves a functional purpose too. It means that as the rim is removed from the mould, there's no need to apply any lacquer or clear coat to it. That helps to reduce the weight. And the logos on the rim are laser etched, not only the rim, but also on the aluminium hub body. And I mean, come on, lasers are pretty cool. The second functional purpose is on the internal finish of the rim, where traditionally you would have a rim tape to help create a seal for a tubeless tyre or to stop an inner tube being punctured. But because that CLux finish is so smooth and the internal surface isn't drilled, there's no need for any rim tape at all. And it also leads us on to the next bit of tech, which is a completely new rim bead standard. But more on that in a minute. In terms of the core stats that you need to know, well, the wheels have an overall weight of 1,485 grams. They are 30 millimeters deep. They come in the 700C size, and the internal measurement and the width of the rim is 25 millimeters, with the external measurement being 30.6. Now, if you're wondering what that means in terms of the size of the tyres that you can use, well, it means you've got the capability of running between 38mm width and a 78mm width. Now, those are some serious chunky gravel tyres, and the great thing about having that wide range of tyre choice is that it gives you the option to tune the characteristics and the capabilities of your bike, because as I've said it before, your tyres are one of the most versatile tools that you have. Now, what you do need to be mindful of is that you use the correct maximum pressure relative to the width of tyre that you're using. Now, Campagnolo advise on this on their website, and that information is going to be supplied with your wheel set. Our second acronym is Hulk, not a bright green fictional superhero, but Hulk with a C, and it stands for Handmade Ultralight Carbon. And it's a technology which Campagnolo say they've developed over several decades. And it's a technology which they feel allows them to make the wheel set have the perfect balance of stiffness and strength for those gravel adventures, but remain light enough for when you're ripping up gravel races. The 30mm deep rim has an asymmetric offset designed to evenly spread the loads and forces placed on the wheel set, be that when you're sprinting off the line at your gravel race or fully loaded up with kit and slamming on the brakes on your next gravel epic ride. Talking of epic rides and being out in the wild, the design of these wheels uses external locking spoke nipples, a traditional spoke lacing pattern, and straight pull spokes. Now, if you're wondering what all that means, well, it means if you're unfortunate enough to have a rogue branch make its way into the wheel, or even crash and break a spoke, it should be a fairly simple job to replace it with no unique or special tools. You've got 24 spokes, front and rear, 12 non-drive side, 12 drive side, and you've got those alloy self-locking nipples along with double-butted spokes. Now, the reason we've got double-butted spokes, which are thicker at either end of the spoke and thinner in the middle, well, it allows the wheel to be lighter in weight, and it also allows a certain degree of elasticity and compliance to be incorporated into a wheel. In terms of the hubs, we've got a simple yet reliable cup and cone system. And there are a few other little minor details on this wheel, which I think will probably go unnoticed by some people, so I'll point them out. We've got some nice little drain holes, multiple ones dotted throughout the wheel, to allow water to evacuate out when you've been out on the most wet and muddy gravel rides possible. And also, down by the valve, we've got a nice flat surface molded into the rim, which means when you run the wheels set up tubeless, the locking nut sits perfectly flush against the rim for a nice secure fit. In terms of that new rim bead standard, we've got what's called the Minihook. And I can already hear you going, oh God, no, not another standard. But hear me out. According to Campagnolo, this new standard offers the same advantages of a hookless system, but with increased tyre security. Okay, sound good? They also say that the Minihook is fully compliant with the minimum dimensions for ETRTO standards and that it's compatible with every tyre from any brand. And they feel it offers the perfect balance of grip, security and comfort. To add yet another acronym into the equation when it comes to the cassette compatibility and the group set compatibility, we've got the N3W free hub body, which stands for next three ways. And it means you've got compatibility for Campagnolo's 11, 12 and 13 speed group sets. And if you're sat there thinking, what about me? I'm running Shimano or SRAM on my bike. Well, don't worry, because the wheels are available with both a Shimano HG and a SRAM XDR free hub body, and I'm told they're going to be compatible with Shimano 12 speed as well. So that is all you need to know about the new Levante wheels. I've certainly enjoyed the ride and telling you all about them. And remember, keep your eyes peeled over on GCN, because we're also going to be using these wheels on a proper epic ride. Hope you found this video interesting, fun and helpful. And you know what? I'm actually keen to hear your thoughts on these wheels. So let me know in the comments section down below. And you know what else to do? If you want to see more cool tech videos like this, subscribe to GCN Tech and click that bell icon to turn on your notifications. See you later.